Great news, Keeper. Upon learning of Nemesis' plans to ally with the Dark Angels, the king has ordered his 3 sons to personally ambush and destroy Carrion. The princes fought well, and although Carrion still breathes, he has been turned from his black quest. We have a little more time than before. Fluttershy. This fair land is troubled by talk of a dark uprising within its borders. If you arrive in time, you may be able to enlist the help of the ringleaders and have them aid you in your quest to kill Lord Voltstag and claim his portal gem as your own. Too late, Keeper. The invasion has been nipped in the bud, and those who would have seated themselves upon the throne can now be found imprisoned and under guard. If they were to be rescued, though, I'm sure they would have no hesitation in helping you to defeat their conquerors. There's history here that we can use, for in this realm a dark crusade was thwarted by the good, and those who led it now are held against their will while urged to mend the error of their ways. If you can free the infidels, so happy might they be to carry on their siege and serve your needs as well as theirs. At last, the Black Knight realizes that honor, justice, and piety are just plain boring. So he joins your evil cause, which allows him plenty time for pillaging and killing. Such pure sport becomes him. Combat Pit. The Pit. This room is an arena where your creatures prove their prowess in such martial sports. Place 2 or more therein and watch them fight each other unto death. And thus the victor's trained to higher levels in its combat skills. Meet Nud the Mad, a famous troll, prodigious in his work, but worse than all in temperament. Still, his toil bears fruits which balance his unpleasant moods. The battle in the combat pit is over. You have claimed a mana vault. Behold, Keeper, a new area of map uncovered, previously unseen. Your Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
Incarcerate me, would you now? Hold men against their will? I'll make you suffer for such deeds, you fairies foul!
The lightning trap zaps enemies with an electrifying discharge. To enemy eyes, the secret door resembles a solid wall. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Who should have thought that such delicate-looking creatures could put up such a brave fight, eh, Keeper? Lord Volstag's portal gem is the greatest prize amongst all your victorious campaigns. Well met, Keeper. The invasion has yet to start, Keeper, and Lord Volstagg believes himself to be safe from any attack while within the walls of his castle. Both he and the portal gem he guards are well protected, so make sure you have a worthy army before knocking on his front door.
My scouts report a dark uprising in your realm. Do not allow it to progress.
Listen well. There's talk of creatures being rallied for a dark crusade. 'Tis for you to lead them unto glory against the good Lord Volstagg. Combat Pit. You have an excess of mistresses. There's a word for keepers like you. Your force is now sufficient. Perhaps the time has come to launch a strike on Fairy Fortress, and the battle will be done. At last, the Black Knight realizes that honor, justice, and piety are just plain boring. So he joins your evil causes, and that allows him plenty of time for pillaging and killing. Such pure sport becomes him.
The evil scourge attacked, and now they penetrate the precious chamber where I keep my gem. I bid you all to rally round and help me now.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard. Another land corrupted, another lord brutally killed, and another portal gem to add to the collection, Keeper. Another good day, yes? The king is becoming very worried about your constant victories. He has now sent the 3 princes out into the kingdom to stir up support against you. I am sure this will ultimately prove fruitless, as fear will keep the populace in check. Stone Keep. At last, the king has decided to move against you here in the realm of Stone Keep. He is amassing a mighty force to stand against you, led by his most trusted general, Lord Pureheart. A vast fortress has been constructed in which to amass this legion. But a weakness lies within the castle's defenses. Use it to gain access. Hide your black-hearted realm from the heroes, and take Pureheart's kingdom from under his blind and trusting gaze. Beware. The king has now amassed an army great and large against you, determined as he is to rid his realm of evil evermore. A vast fortress houses this great legion, and your only hope lies in discovering its weakness. You must sneak amidst the darkened passages of Lord Pureheart's castle, there to build your dungeon there, for he will ne'er suspect it. Lightning trap. Secret door. The secret door remains concealed, appearing just the same as those walls which surround it.
Halt! Who goes there? We are being attacked! Raise the alarm!
Never eat anything bigger than your own head, Keeper. A new spell has been researched. Create gold. This spell results in generous piles of gold in place where it is cast.
Expressus Americanus.
The castle has been breached! Sound the alarm!
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. Director's cut.
And cut! Kill the flames!
Well done, Keeper. The king will think twice before challenging you again. Lord Pureheart was one of his oldest and closest friends. I would enjoy seeing his face when he learns of his latest defeat and what it has cost him. If only I could remember how to smile. The surface is so close now, I can almost taste it. Moon Shrine. From their infernal thrones, the dark angels look down upon the lands of men through their temple. They hold the portal gem and will award only to those they deem to possess the blackest heart. Slaughter as many heroes as you can to win their favor. Behold the temple, a gateway leading to the realms below the earth. From here, dark angels scout beyond their subterranean thrones towards the surface, ever watching out for evil. Theirs is the portal gem. And if you triumph in slaying 20 heroes, you'll attract their confidence enough for them to rally to your side. But careful, there exist 2 rival keepers who are just as keen as you to seek out their allegiance. And it's them you must outwit. But once you've killed your quota, and dark angels join your side, your victory should be easy against your rivals. Thence you'll claim your prize. Hungry demons cannot reach their toes. You've claimed a temple. You have boldly claimed the temple. Now the Dark Angels will take note of your brave deeds.
A victor. Truly you are the most pitiless and cold-blooded mercenary we have beheld. The gem is yours, if you can finish off your former foes. We shall aid you, but mind that you mark our presence by gracing us with unhallowed ground. 1 temple shall 2 of our brethren require. Should you have need of us further, another temple must be crafted in our name.
You have claimed a temple. You have boldly claimed the temple. Now the Dark Angels will take note of your brave deeds. A wizard has become angry because he hasn't been paid. You know that low, broad, downy, soft item of furniture in the next room? It has the power to cure fatigue and restore vitality. If you were any kind of real keeper, you would have won by now. Your dungeon is on an incline. Angry creatures cannot play marbles. You have defeated an enemy keeper. Pray for the aid of the undergods in this temple. The Fireburst Trap. 360 degrees of carnage at gas mark 9. Bone Shaker. With the power of the Dark Angels, no foe can stand against you. The final victory draws perilously close. Soon the lands above will feel the grasping claws of darkness. The princes have failed in their quest to turn your minions against you. Nemesis' rage at hearing the loss of the Dark Angel support was apocalyptic to say the least, but I am sure he has a counterplan. Beware, however, of overconfidence. You must still crush Nemesis, find the princes, and defeat the king himself. Cherry Blossom. At last you have trapped Keeper Nemesis here in the ancient realm of Cherry Blossom. This thorn in our side has challenged us for the last time. Show him the power of a true keeper. He has taken refuge with his 2 sons, also keepers, and holds a tenuous grip on the land. This uneasy alliance is newborn, and if Nemesis is shown to be weaker than yourself, his hold over his ambitious kin will surely be broken.
Come, my sons, and make your father proud. The years do take their toll on me, and now this family's fate relies upon us all.
A rival keeper and his family control this realm. Their power is substantial, but yours still greater if you manage to destroy them and take the gem they hold. Nemesis, who fathers Faust and Fabius, spends much time and energy in attempt to stop the infighting between his progeny. Plan well, and you could turn this to your advantage. Your creatures require a place to rest. Build them a lair. Temple. Fireburst trap. The temple. A place of worship within the dungeon, where your creatures may pay homage to the dark gods of old. Place a creature there, and it gains extra happiness, and also generates more mana. The Fireburst trap. When it's triggered, there's a huge explosive blast of magic-powered fire, which covers a large radius. One of your imps does a great impression of you. He can even do the ears. You have an excess of mistresses. There's a word for keepers like you. A neutral creature sends word that he can't make it today. It is payday. A new spell has been researched. An elven archer has become unhappy because she is in the company of creatures she hates. Inferno. A spell which causes every creature in its range to be sucked into a huge firestorm, from which their burning bodies are blasted back out in all directions. Inferno causes structural damage to walls, reinforcements, traps, doors, and barricades.
Beware, my sons, I sense invasion. If 'tis true, then whosoever dares attack must not escape alive.
I see you have discovered a magical item. Jackpot winner! It is the witching hour. Curses are half price. The battle in the combat pit is over. Your creatures are unable to get to a lair. have defeated an enemy keeper.
Can this be so? My son, your brother, has been slain. Upon my word, the Slayer must now perish, and our loss will be avenged.
The gods have accepted your sacrifice. Are you mad? The dark gods will punish you for such blasphemy. You have defeated an enemy keeper.
This day is dark indeed. You kill the sons beloved of their father, and now revenge is all I have to live for. So, prepare to die most horribly.
You have claimed a casino. You have defeated an enemy keeper. Behold, the entire family lies dead at your feet, their empire crushed. Be proud, as word of this day's victory spreads far through our land. Dazed and confused, at last, Nemesis falls to your overwhelming power. Now, only royalty remains. You have progressed well, Keeper. I have never known so wise a tactician.